Hey everybody, thanks for joining us for another morning show with CandyCoated Conversations. Of course, I'm your girl Candace here, and already here I'm joined up here on the panel with Andiria. Good morning, Andiria. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Am I? Okay, Andiria's had to pop off. So, welcome everybody to the morning show where we're going to go over and basically, since it's Monday morning, we're going to recap everything that happened in social media over the weekend. And if anyone notices, I also have happy birthday to Gloria scrolling across the bottom in case she either pops in or even when she catches the replay she can know that we shouted her out on her birthday, wishing her a wonderful day. I do have the link to the panel pinned at the top. Anybody that wants to jump in, feel free. Okay, here we go. Andiria is back. Welcome back, Andiria. Let's
Good
say hi
morning.
to anybody coming through the chat. Jamie, good morning. Jamie had a birthday. Forgive me if I'm wrong, Jimmy. Your birthday was during the weekend, so I hope you had a wonderful time. Good morning, Amazingly Meek. Good morning, Worthy's Family Channel. So, good morning to everyone. So, I thought today, of course, last night was Super Bowl, you guys. So, I don't know if you follow football. I don't follow football only for who's performing at the halftime show. And, I want to know what type of snacks are, we're eating, so of course I had. Look, I'll say what I had. I had some. I really didn't cook, you guys, and I didn't go anywhere. But I did order in some Popeyes. I had some wings, some red beans and rice, and just called it a day. Good morning, Cash Got Game. Good morning. So yeah, I really didn't do too much. What did you do? Did you do anything for Super Bowl yesterday, Andiria?
Yes, indeed I did. So, my 10-year old, um, his was his birthday yesterday. So, out of nowhere, I always take him to Magic Mountain, for his birthday every year. But this time, he was like, "Mom, I want to have a Super Bowl party." So
Oh
I just,
wow, okay.
yeah, so I just cooked some wings, invited all his little friends, and they watched the Super Bowl, and we had a great time. So, yeah. Happy
Yes.
birthday, Cashew.
Ye- Happy birthday. And so look, that sounded like a fun little time to have. Look, you didn't have to leave the house. And of course you had some little young men over, but that was okay. I hope everybody had a good time. So
Yeah.
of course, congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs. I was a little, I had initially said if I were to pick a team to vote on, I would vote on them because we all know the last few years they've been winning the Super Bowl anyways. But look, it was a little hit or miss there. They pulled it out at the very last minute. So congratulations to them. So let's go through and see what happened with the Super Bowl. And we have the commercials and things like that. A lot of a few things happen. Of course, Usher um, headlined the Super Bowl. And you guys, even with that, I heard a little tea on him is that him and his longtime girlfriend actually obtained a marriage license. So looks like a wedding is in store for Usher. So here, I'll just show this real quick, just showing the Kansas City Chiefs win the Super Bowl a second year in a row. And I think they've actually gone to the Super Bowl three times in a row. So congratulations to them. Like I said, it was a last minute win because I really thought that the 49ers were going to take it. So, of course, I'm just going to pull this up, but I'm not going to play it. Usher brings out Ludacris, Lil Jon, Will I Am, Jermaine Dupri, and her doing his performance. I thought he had a great performance. It was well worth the hype. And I remember when people were trying to nominate him, oh, you guys should have Usher do the Super Bowl. And, thanks to him, he did get to have that opportunity. I know a lot of times it seems like that's like kind of a career topper, like you're top of the game, if they ask you to do the Super Bowl. Good morning, Curly Cookie. What did you think of the performance, Indira?
Well, because I had a lot of things going on there. I didn't quite get a chance to watch the performance, even though I heard the performance and I heard Usher, and it wasn't sounding like Usher, so I didn't quite know it was him until I looked at the
Hmm.
TV. But yeah, it was pretty good. I enjoyed everything about last night. I enjoyed the music that was playing in the background, but I actually couldn't pay attention to it because
Oh yeah, of course you were
you know
hosting.
I was so yeah, I was hosting, I was serving and everything like that. But yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good morning, Nikki. Good morning, Tamika. Heavy on the stock. Tamika says the performance was a 10 out of 10. Nikki is just happy that she woke up without a hangover. Thank God. Good morning, Linda Arsenault. Worthy's Family Channel said, I enjoyed it, waiting for tickets to go online this morning. And I will say that I did get to see a lineup of the tickets, and I think I will be making a little trip to Austin to see him when he comes. So that was good. He had a great performance. He brought people out. Her had a little guitar segment. It was a good halftime show. Um, he definitely represented the A, where he says, and then he had this over here, this little moment. Like I said, I'm not playing it, you guys, because it does have the music. But Alicia Keys joined Usher on stage for My Boo. And it was so funny because some of these comments that I was reading really had me laughing. Like, y'all know, even when Usher had his residency in Vegas, he kind of had everybody in chuckle. Look, that ended Kiki Palmer's relationship. And some of these comments were really funny. It says, one thing Usher gonna do is act like that's his woman on stage. Um, yeah, a lot of these comments were really funny because, just of what had happened with him and Kiki Palmer and things like that.
That was
So
cute.
yeah, it was a cute little performance and stuff. And they said, traditionally, the halftime performance is 13 minutes, and he managed to get 15, which I guess that was a big deal. Here's what I stated earlier about congratulations are in order. Usher and longtime girlfriend Jennifer, I'm not going to even attempt to pronounce her last name, obtained a marriage license. He does have um, his second set of kids with this woman. I believe they have two daughters together. And yeah, yeah. So he has his boys with from his first marriage, and then he has his little girls with her. Let's see. Before we move off of the Super Bowl topic, Travis Kelsey grabs Chiefs coach Andy Reid. So let's see if there's going to be any repercussions for him during this. Now, this is, of course, when he getting all out of pocket like this when they losing. And so he's over here grabbing the damn coach, like, you out of line. And as somebody said, let that be a black athlete. They getting benched, fined, and fired. So let's see, what's going to happen to Golden Boy Travis, on grabbing the coach during the game.
Mm, mm, mm.
Yeah, he was a little out of pocket for that. So I think that's it in regard to, well, a couple things happened during the Super Bowl. So now that we're off of that with the actual Super Bowl, Beyonce had a commercial. Not going to play that, but it was also announced that she dropped two singles. So they were saying that she kind of stole the show from underneath the Super Bowl because she announced, the Beehive goes crazy when Beyonce's dropping new music, and she's dropping two new songs, which are supposedly going to be country songs. So I'm not going to play these, of course, because they're playing the little snippets of the music. So definitely not going to get in trouble with YouTube about that. But she dropped two new country songs. One is called 16 Carriages. The other is called Texas Hold'em. So some people were like, oh, I'm a little shocked, that she has these country songs. Why are you guys shocked that she has two country songs? I remember on the Lemonade album, she actually had a couple country songs on there. So I'm definitely not surprised that she would drop and try to really dip her toe in the genre of country music. We have, first of all, country music started with black folks anyways. I don't know how it ever got
I was
let
just about
go.
to say that. I was just about to say that. I was just about to say, like, I thought it was started by black people. That was my mistake.
Exactly.
Okay. Okay.
Exactly. And,
Go
and
ahead. Talk
just
shit.
and just as with a lot of these music genres, we started it, we popularized it. And then sometimes people back in the day they stole black artist songs, and made all these hits. So yeah, that's what Mika's saying. She, it's expected. If you listen to her music, it is expected. But here's a little drama. People put the little drama in there. Now y'all know singer K Michelle has been very vocal about the fact that she's going to get into country music, to where she's been performing with a few country stars and has a video and things like that. So she's been very vocal about the fact that she's going to get into the country music genre. So everybody was putting out all these things. Did y'all check? Has anyone checked on K Michelle? They will bring pressure to country music. But here came Michelle responds and says, "Why would anyone need to check on me? I'm one of the greatest African American country singers of all times with no album even out. Y'all been mentioning me all night. I'm just happy to be spoke about in my genre. I love Bay and will be supporting her like I always do." Now, here's the thing with K Michelle. Will you keep this same energy when Beyonce comes out and basically becomes the black face of country music? So you're trying to say you're one of the greatest African American country singers, but are you really? I don't know. I don't know if she really is. Good morning, Joni. Good morning, Sip and Talk. Good morning, Miss True. Good morning, Lady Scorpio. You guys, the link is at the top of the chat if you want to hop on the panel and join Indira and I. Everyone is always welcome. And just as Meek is saying, please, you guys, hit the like button. Go if you're here, go back out, hit the like button for me. If you're coming in, hit the like button, like these other YouTubers say. It's free and it don't cost you nothing. So please give me a like. I definitely would appreciate it. Also, remember we have memberships. They're right on the join link. So if you ever want to become a channel member, do that. We also have, some t-shirts and merch. Hit the shopping tab. So you guys can take a look at those. So like I was saying, do you think when Beyonce drops her, well, the music is dropping, but when she takes over it, like I don't doubt that she will. Is she going to keep that same energy, do you think, Indira? Good morning,
Well,
Nana. Good morning.
good morning, everybody. I think that she's definitely going to save face and act like she's going to keep that same energy because now she's going to be noticed, and it's just her and Beyonce now in the country music. So she's either going to join and make it a duo as far as each each person hitting it back to back, hitting those singles back to back, or
Hmm.
she go bow out, and save face. She go tuck her tail and save face. But I don't think she want no beef or no drama or anything with Beyonce at this point.
Yeah, I think it definitely will be the wrong move to make. And I hear somebody in these comments saying that K Michelle, Beyonce, and they're stating that the singer Monica is delving into country music as well. So with these known artists dipping their toe and going public with the country music genre, I think it's a good thing. I
Yeah, I
know
think
that
it's
there are a few male. Go ahead, Indira.
Oh yeah, I think it's excellent because see, everybody needs to know that country music did start from black people, and the only way that can be known is if black people bring it back. You know what I'm saying? And it's like we do more than just rap. And
Exactly.
exploit ourselves. We really have deep issues and pain, or sorrows, or just happiness, life situations. And the best way to get that through is by country music. And that's how it started in the first place. So I think
Absolutely.
I think
No,
it's
I
good.
think
I
it's a
think it's
good
good.
thing.
Yeah.
Yep, me too. I think it's good bringing it back that hey, we started this, and I think it's gonna be a lot of great music put out. Now, let's get to this one, you guys. This one is kind of serious because I did see it on the news that, at Joel Osteen's church, two people injured after shooting at Pastor Joel Osteen's Lakewood Church. The suspect is deceased. So that, you know, it's sad that two people lost their life. But this definitely he has a mega church there, and we're thankful that only two people were hurt as opposed to how it could have been. It states a woman carrying a long gun rifle entered into the church and opened fire. She was with a child at the shooting as the shooting took place. Two off-duty Houston police officers were able to approach her and shot her. She died on the scene. The 5-year-old child the suspect was also met with gunfire and is in critical condition at a local hospital. Authorities say it is unclear who shot the child at this moment. A 52-year-old male was also shot in the leg during the tragic event and is in the hospital receiving treatment. The police chief said, I want to commend those officers. She had a long gun and it could have been a lot worse, but they stepped up and did their job, and I want to thank them for that. Wow, that's crazy because the way that it sounds is that these two off-duty police officers were at the church worshiping and then had to be basically called to duty to assist with that, and that definitely could have turned out to be worse. So thankfully,
Yeah, and it
you
happened
know,
right before Super Bowl. Actually,
right,
we was signing. We was waiting on on the Super Bowl, and then it was like breaking news, and it took
that's
over
when
the
I
whole
saw it.
channel. Yep,
Oh,
yep. It's so sad.
shout out to our new member Jamie Nelson. Thank you, Jamie. Thank
Thank
you
you,
for
Jimmy.
joining. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, yeah. So that yeah, I was watching it as well when I was getting ready to, I watched the Super Bowl, with the Z Banger family. So we, setting up for that. And I was like, what is going on? So
I was
here's something here. Go ahead,
I was
Indira.
watching it with y'all too, and that's how I knew that the Super Bowl was in the crowds or whatever. I was just looking at that and turning to the right station. I was trying to find. I was streaming, so I was trying to find like the right stream broadcast to go on so it can play the Super Bowl. So
Yeah,
y'all helped with that as well. So thank you.
you're welcome. Very welcome. So here's this next story, you guys. And as you guys know, with YouTube, I'm not gonna get myself mixed up in any type of copyright, but that the little rapper Callie has a new song out, right? It's called Bozo, where she sampled Keisha Cole's Love, her song Love. We look, you back in the day, Keisha Cole's song Love. So Keisha Cole put out this and said, I don't think it's okay to sample people's music without clearing it first. Stealing people's hard work isn't okay ever. Okay, and so here's the little snippet, of course, so y'all can go check that out. But people said, you talking about this? I knew you wouldn't clear an iconic sample for this. And then somebody else came and said, laughing my A off. Now, Cali girl, the way she got Keisha Cole screaming love at me is so triggering. And then Keisha comes, steps in and says, nah, but it's not baby girl's fault. So don't go in on her. Young black women don't need to be tore down. So don't do that for real, for real. So, what are your thoughts on people sampling older songs like that? Now, I'm twofold with it because I hate to see people sample classic songs, and I think that is one of her best songs where she's known for. And if she didn't clear it, that's one thing. But what happens is, you know, somebody cleared the song for her, and a lot of times what we the public aren't realizing is that, yeah, that person may have sang the song, but did she write it? Does she have the rights to say yes or no? And people get in their feelings when people have access to these songs, or other artists, should say, have access to these songs, but they're getting it cleared through the proper channels. But then the actual artist who sings the song steps in and kind of causes dissension, and oh, I don't think it's right, this and that, or they think you should personally ask them, when it's like, in the music business world, If you didn't write it, is it your song? Nobody has to actually ask you permission. So you might as well just join in the fun. That's what I say. Sometimes you might as well just join in the fun, and if you can get any money from it, get the money, because these artists are going to get it one way or the other anyways, with you or without you. So you might as well get your coin, especially if your career is a little bit down as well. I'm going to have a video on the channel later on where let's see, that rock star Ozzy Osbourne, he's coming after Kanye as well as Donna Summer because he asked their permission to clear songs from both of them and was turned down. And you guys know all you have to do is make a few tweaks and then you can use their song anyways. So should you have just gotten on board and got your cut of the money, or do you just want to be argumentative when they can use their creative license, change that song up a little bit, and basically use your beat or your tune anyways? I don't know. Everybody put it in the chat. Indira, you could tell me what you think about it.
Well, listen to this. I think it's a lot of broken down pieces in this.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, I'm gonna say with the first thing, um, Keisha Cole, was that who was? She's absolutely right. You shouldn't go in on the next artist that is singing a song because they
Mm-hmm.
did, get the right to, get it approved to be able to sing that song. But it's all in the people behind the desk. Who's clearing this? Or is it they fault? Or, is it the artist's fault that they didn't go through the right channels to get it cleared to the proper channels that
Right.
caused this conflict in the first place? Or go, if I wrote the song, yeah, you should come to me, regardless of what the paperwork says. Who knows what that paperwork says? The paperwork should have could have been like, such and such company owns this song, regardless of whether you wrote it or not. Because a lot of people or a lot of companies own the masters anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like to make it a black and white thing, but they take black people music and they own it. Everything that black people ever done in the since slavery, they took it, the possession, and they owned it. So if a black person made the hot comb, but the slave master, she belongs to the slave master, then the slave master own it, and that's just
Right.
been that's just been going down, triple down to rap music and to artists. They own our things. That's just it, and they have us mingling or arguing amongst ourselves when if black people just took all their music back and just worked with black people, then they'll be having to run to us to, get anything done. But that's
Yep.
what y'all have to say, chat.
Yeah, put it. Yeah, they putting in the
Put
chat.
it in the chat.
So Tamika
Let's read
says
the chat.
exactly. Yeah, Tamika says, did Keisha have the copyrights? And besides, Love needs a remix anyways. That's what I'm saying. It's like instead of
Man.
putting out the bitterness, just roll with it because people, a lot of times when these newer artists come back and remix a song, it'll regenerate, interest in the original. Especially if it doesn't seem that you're putting out no hits right now. Anyways, you need that money. You might as well get it, if you have access to it anyways, because it may not even be your song. Like Tamika saying, do you have the copyright? Are you gonna get anything off of it anyways, regardless? So yeah. So and Nikki says this kind of happened with Stunner Girl and Sierra. Because yes, Stunner Girl put out a song. She was sampling Sierra, but I think wasn't Sierra able to get that pulled? So Sierra really must have truly, you know, had some rights to that song because I believe Stunner Girl pulled it. Yep. I think she put a Stunner Girl pulled that when she did it with Sierra. So I thought that was that's something that's going on. And like I said, I'll have a video up about that later on today, what going on with Kanye. Now let's move on to Erykah Badula is what she's going by on Twitter. So y'all put it in the chat what you think. So Erykah says, perfect day to cheat with a soft dude. Men gonna be watching football. Uh-oh. Look, Eric was trying to start some mess yesterday. Look, trying to let these men know while y'all can tune into that TV watching football. It's a perfect day to cheat with a man who ain't even into sports. There she go. Let me look at these comments. I thought that was funny. So Blue Kimball, I don't know if you guys, he plays in some Tyler Perry movies and some independent movies, but he said my girl would be with me. Somebody said it's the fact she ain't got no playful emojis or anything, so they act like dang, she dead serious. Somebody else said she woke up and chose violence. LOL. Somebody said she may tell a joke but never tell a lie. Somebody else said a 52-year-old woman talking like this, right? Somebody else said, LOL, one thing Erica gonna do is get all the men's in their feelings. Somebody came back and said, real men have their women at the Super Bowl party with them.
Yep, yep.
I thought that was funny that she said that. So
Yeah.
let me go to something here that I thought was funny. Let me find this. Y'all, let me get to this story, but it is hilarious because, y'all, why Nelly was out at the Super Bowl shenanigans and got a tooth knocked out, which I thought was crazy. Like, what are you out there participating in where you get your tooth knocked out? So it says Ashanti can't stop from laughing after Nelly loses tooth during Super Bowl weekend festivities. And this, the crazy thing, you guys, is I went through this whole story and he never tells what actually happened. But let's play what happened here. Let's play the video.
Vegas, shit so motherfucking crazy. I knocked my goddamn tooth out of my mouth. Hold on, I gotta call my baby. Let me see if my baby.
Babe, where is
I didn't knock my goddamn tooth out of my mouth. Look.
Where is it? I found it for you when we was in Miami.
Man, that motherfucker gone, man. Man, fuck all that. Look.
Oh my God.
Ain't no fucking spurs, man. What you talking about? Fuck wrong with you? Hey, yo, you need to shut the fuck up right now. Like Super Bowl weekend, Vegas.
I
Yo,
had
shit
some
ain't.
spares.
Don't
Don't
no
tell me
fucking
shut the
spurs.
fuck up, nigga. I had some spares for you.
Yo, are you trying to join? You know, head ass. You think you talking about? Talking about I had some spares for you. I ain't got no goddamn spare teeth. What are you talking about? Yo. You still love me?
Yes, of course.
Ooh, it is out. She said
You
she
can stick
still
your
love him.
tongue right here.
Oh my God.
Yo, you got braces. You don't need to be saying too much of nothing.
Well, it looks like I need to take them off and hand them to you right now.
You can't use no braces when you ain't got no teeth.
I
Your
had
shit ain't.
spares.
Don't tell me.
It can pull that spot together for you.
Man, I feel like a goddamn plucker or some shit. Somebody get
God.
Dr. Cam on it. Man, look at this shit, man.
Oh my God. What are we gonna do?
I was about to say you got about 6 hours to find a solution.
Babe, what are we gonna do?
Hey, what you mean what we gonna do? We gonna have to go see Dr. Cam. That nigga gonna have to put another tooth in that motherfucker.
We got a mobile dentist set up tomorrow.
Hey.
Oh my God. Mobile dentist.
Fuck that.
Mobile
those,
dentist. How you?
remember,
You can put filters on here. How you do that?
And
I don't
look,
like
on
that
a
shit.
side note,
That
you
shit looks
guys,
psychedelic. Take that shit off.
Ashanti looked just as
But
plump
this one
and
looks
pregnant in the
crazy.
face.
Yeah, that look. Yeah. The
I
two
think
I'm missing is the three. That's what. Oh well.
Babe, you look cute though.
Thank you, Mama.
You look like a little kid that lost his tooth or he hit his shit out.
That's how the fuck I
okay.
feel. At least
Look, you gonna still be happy if your man loses teeth?
I don't know about that. It depends on which teeth he lost. Which tooth he lost. How many teeth was it? How soon can he get it back in? What do you look like without it?
Child, look, that bottom tooth is missing, but she says she still love him. She says she gonna still hit. Uh, Meek says she is definitely glowing. And look, is it just me or her face looks just as fat? Has that how your face get a little bit fat when you're pregnant, and that's how she's looking. I think they've kind of casually kind of said that she's pregnant, showing her stomach and stuff like that. But I don't think they've officially said it. I don't think. So Meek said, "Yep, just gonna call his behind gummy bear." Worthy Family Channel says she's so pretty. Yep. Elise,
Yes, yes,
good
pretty.
morning, Elise. Elise says she better still love him. Look, I don't think she never let him go again. Morning Witches Brew. Nikki said, I love them together. Joni said, hey, Joni. Good morning. Said they so cute. So yeah, that was
Just
cute.
too.
I still want to know what were you doing that got the tooth gone? Like, what's going on? So let's see what we got over here, y'all. Now, as you guys know, here, let me see what this is. So, okay, Usher's ex-wife was out there supporting her baby daddy at the Super Bowl. So they're nice to see them getting along. If they get along, I heard they had a lot of problems, but who knows? Now, here's something else.
Candy, you broke up.
Because he had too many songs about his ex-wife. So let's see what he has to say.
I just released my double album today, but it's only available for 10 hours. 50 Cent, Cat Williams, Kanye, forgive me. I used you for clickbait. Watch the trailer.
Okay, definitely going to turn that off. So it says here, my Super Bowl plans are effed. Power outage in my neighborhood, so I'm going at them. And me and Zelly just broke up over some dumb ish. Remember this. She demanded that I cancel my album because there's too many songs by my ex on there. F does that even mean? So Tyrese is someone that puts his business all out, then be mad because you in his business, and then he crying to the internet. So let me see what some of these comments. Somebody said, "Why are you still singing about your ex-wife, sir?" Somebody said, "Tyrese, we are tired. It's always something with this man." That's kind of how I feel. It's like, oh my God. Somebody else said she did right. Any man still crying about his ex ain't over her. Someone else said I bet he is so exhausting to be in a relationship with. Somebody else said that man is allowed to be depressed, sad, and emotional about the ish he's been going through. Y'all act like I don't know what that word is. Not and only women have feelings and are allowed to be expressive about them. Every day our statistics makes more and more sense based on these comments. Somebody else said a man that talks about his ex as much is not over his ex, period. And somebody said he loves the victim card bad. So, Tyrese is someone that. People really get started. Let me see what this is right here. I love Alicia Keys. That song is a classic. We don't do negative vibes inside. We make history. Go see Giants at Brooklyn Museum. It's open until July. Blessings. Because a lot of people were talking about how Usher was holding his wife and things like that. Uh, yeah. So somebody said that's a confident man that trusts his wife and his friend who just got married. Let's see here. Okay, that's India. So people were making a big deal about that. So, and this is where it's coming from. So someone said, Usher, enough is enough, bro. You need to apologize to Swiss. She's married, my ninja. I know that wasn't planned. So Boosie said Usher needs to apologize to Swiss Beats. Uh, so some people are saying, how y'all mad at Boosie when he wasn't the only one saying it's like this? Somebody said it's called entertainment. People got to grow up at some point. Somebody said Usher basically married too. Their spouses are probably secure enough in their relationships not to read too deep into a performance. So yeah, y'all didn't like Usher skinning and grinning in Alicia's face, I guess. Here. And here's also Chris Brown congratulating Usher on his performance. Now, y'all know a little while ago they had a little altercation. So, but it's good that they're supporting. And you know what? People always recommend people for Super Bowl shows. And I'm one that I feel like Chris Brown should get that chance. He has so many hits. I know he would put on a hell of a show if he did that. Good morning, Natasha. Good morning, Grape Tea News. Let's see what Grape Tea News said. Curly, I still watch that movie laughing and mad like I seen it for the first time. Let me see what movie y'all talking about. And let's see, Meek said people be worried about the wrong things. Good morning, Gold Digger. Oh, Baby Boy. Okay, great TV said Baby Boy is still arguably my favorite movie of all times. Yes, Tyrese, he was good in that movie. He was, but I don't know what has happened to him in the meantime. He's a crybaby online. It's kind of weird. Yes. And she agrees with me. She said, yes, Chris would be good. Here. Be good at the halftime show. I definitely think he would put on a hell of a show. I really, really do. He's a great performer. And I wasn't going to debate with somebody last night, and people definitely can agree to disagree with me when I say this. And I definitely am not victim blaming at all. But I will say this with that whole Rihanna and Chris Brown incident, I believe she got physical as well in the incident. She never denied that, even when he put that out there, that that is what happened and told his side of the story. And I definitely believe him when that she participated in the hitting. Actually, I think that she started the hitting, but that's neither here nor there. But my whole point is that in all these years since that incident, she has been allowed to grow from that and her star rose and everything like that. And he definitely still has his fan base, but I think that there are still people that are basically not messing with him due to that whole entire incident. So that's one thing. Yeah. And even Rihanna has forgiven him a long time ago. Hell, after the incident, they dated again. The only reason they weren't completely back together is because at that time he had started messing with that Karuchi, and he kind of was torn between Rihanna and her. And I think Rihanna just kind of stepped out of the situation like, hey, it's gonna be like this. So let's get to y'all know we had the Baddies reunion last night, part one. Nene Leaks was sitting up there looking like Big Bird with that yellow outfit on. So let's see what we can find about that because we watched that Baddies episode. And here is a little bit here. It states Scarface and Rolly are introduced onto Baddies East reunion stage, and Scarface runs up and sneaks Natalie none. So let's see what happened here. There's
The other girls really quick, okay?
Great.
So
Why did it take it so long to come out?
T and Rolly.
What's
Who's
that?
already
Yes.
yes.
Where they coming from? Okay, ladies, have a seat. Have a seat. Have a
Oh,
seat.
big back mountain.
Have a
Yeah,
seat.
girl.
Have
I
a
love
seat.
that.
ladies.
Pussy.
Yeah.
Stick pussy.
Come.
It's
Have
stick
a
pussy.
seat. Have a seat.
Y'all fighting is 101.
Okay, set it off.
okay. Okay. It
I
was an
would have
interesting.
took up on her like that too, though. If they was introducing me and she was, popping off and saying bad stuff about me and about my hygienes and things like that, I just would have been hurt. So I just would have took off on her too. That's me.
Let me get to some of these comments here. Okay, I'm gonna scroll up a little bit. Hey, Miss Fit. Good morning. Let's see. So Miss Fit said he never left that baby boy role. He really got into that part. And here, hey, Cassandra. Cassandra said I read the affidavit and she did hit them, but that's a whole other segment. And she's also stating that Chris Brown is a great entertainer, which he is. You know, um, Nikki said they be having too much damn makeup on. And she said Janisa was throwing mad shade at Scotty. Now y'all know Janisa, that's supposed to be Lemmy's wife, but he's always with the allegations that he's messing with all these other women. Good morning, just Audra. So yeah, definitely a lot going on there. Look, I just want to show y'all this picture of Drake. Why is Drake always pursing his lips like this? He just steps right into it. But somebody did say this in the comments. Somebody said people be in the comments dissing him, but if he actually approached them in real life, they'd be ecstatic. And that's true. Somebody said, and this is true too, it's giving Ben Stiller and Zoolander. Somebody says that lip ish pisses me off. Somebody else said this is exactly why I don't like him. Somebody else came in and said, 21, can you do something for me? So yeah, he doing too much. Let's see here. Now, here's a little bit of tea. I don't know if there's anything to it, but they say Kim Kardashian and Odell Beckham Jr. reportedly considering making their alleged 1-year relationship public. They're getting serious. Do you guys, didn't he just have a baby with somebody? Hmm. Well, oh, and you know what? Look, I said that and somebody else in these comments just said it. Didn't you just have a baby? Uh, so I don't know. Somebody else said collecting black men like infinity stones. Somebody else said as sisters sharing men is weird behavior. So did one of the other sisters date him? It will all come out. And yeah. Y'all look at this. I don't know what Britney Spears be doing. Here, look. Uh, now she's over here dancing. I'm not gonna do it because there's music. But yeah. Definitely looking a little crazy here. I'm scrolling down a little bit, just trying to catch what was going on over the weekend. Let's see here. Huh. Oh, I'm not even gonna get into that. Let me see what this is right here. Oh, we talked about that. That was Keisha Cole. Here's something
You let me
else.
go down by myself, which is cool. You got a paper in your hand that said niggas have to get the fuck out. And you went out and some. Why didn't you go to the club in this? You should have went to the club in that after niggas tried to kick you out. You went to the club in some heels.
Do she really sound like that?
Yeah.
When I hopped out the truck, E.T. and fucking dumbass Rolly was doing, nigga. And you said, I got you. What I do? I walked out and I don't want to hear her. Yo, cool. You. Because I told you.
No, I didn't.
Oh my.
You said.
Did I not tell you smack that bitch?
But who are you to tell me
Did I not
what
tell
to
you?
do?
Did I not tell you? Bitch. Oh, it's my.
Ooh, okay. Says Biggie slapped Smiley for not smacking Rolly and having her back on Baddies East. Reunion premieres today on Zeus. Okay. They probably gonna show a little of that. And yeah, shenanigans.
I didn't know she sound like that for real, for real. I
Oh
just thought
yeah.
it was
The
over.
voice is crazy. No, that's not a voiceover. She sounds like a whole man to me. She
Yes,
really
she
does.
does.
Morning, Ladybug. No, Joni, that is not a guy. That is, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. There have been times when I questioned, was Biggie a man or a woman? I didn't know if maybe she was a transgender, but I do believe it is a woman. She just has a very, very deep curly cookie. Don't confuse me, girl. Curly
J-
cookie saying a whole man. I thought it was a
Joan,
woman, but she's got that man voice.
she a whole man. Everybody, she is a whole man. Period. She's a whole man. No matter what she got up in between her thighs, she's a whole man. She
At
smacked the
least
shit out of the old girl, but not
she
slapping
did.
the old girl.
Right. Elise said, that's right. Who is she to tell you what to do? And that's right. Let's see. Ladybug said, Biggie is 100% woman, just got a deep voice. Natasha was like me. She said, I thought it was a man too. I really did. But then I just kept looking. I said, no, no. I think it is a woman. She just got a real deep voice. Yeah. Nikki said, "Who is this?" Nikki said, "At least she got mad. Her and Miss Netta neck and neck, looking alike." Oh my goodness. So yeah, that was weird. So let me see what
Hey,
this is.
Jamie said,
Go ahead.
it looks like her voice got deeper and deeper. Yeah, she was becoming a monster. She was transitioning. Okay, she was transitioning into a monster for real. She kept getting deeper and deeper. Like, did I tell you to slap him or her? Did I tell you to slap
Yeah.
her? Yeah, she was on.
Mm-mm. So here's something real quick. I guess it was Young Miami's birthday. JT is wishing her happy birthday. You know, a lot of people have a lot of things to say because JT put out a new song by herself. Carisha put out a new song by herself. And so some people are, making a big deal. I think a lot of people think that they're like best friends, and it doesn't appear that they are or that they ever really, really were. They're friends. Um, I think I'm gonna start doing some reactions on. Uh, some people watch the show, but then I've noticed a lot of people didn't. And now that it's canceled, it's being mentioned. But they actually have a show based off of them called Rap Ish that's on HBO, where it's basically, they're executive producers on the show and everything. And it's basically kind of telling their story about how they came together and how City Girls came about. It's you know, kind of based on them and their story. So they basically just came together, just to make it happen. And look, I congratulate them both because, they both could be just two young black women just struggling to make it. They came together, whether you think they can rap or not. I really commend Carisha a lot because even when JT went to jail, Carisha, basically got afforded them the lifestyle that they have because she kept things going all the while being pregnant. Remember, it kind of came out during the whole, like at the height that she was pregnant, holding it down. So Yeah. Let's see. Couple things happening, but I know they have some music on there. So let's see. Let's see. Let me show this. So I know that Cat Williams is out on tour. Unique has joined him. So somebody said caption this pic of Cat Williams and Monique. Let's see what we have here. Monique said, Wonder Twins power activate. I love us for real. See you on the Dark Matter tour. So good for these two comedians who both have their interviews doing numbers on the Shannon Sharp show. So he definitely hit it big having these two as guests. Let's see. Let's see, what's our vice president doing? Uh-oh. Music, turn that off. So Bay is there in the Bay. Somebody in the comments said, I'm so sick of her doing everything except what she needs to be doing. Look, vice president need to have a little fun too. Go to the game, support the 49ers. So, yes. So I think that we are really covering a lot here. Look, let me put this on here, y'all. This is more information than anybody really wanted to know. But Aubrey O'Day, look at her face, y'all. She's starting to look like that cat woman for real. Like, cut the plastic, cut it out. Ugh. So she says Kanye West allegedly has a big package. He could put it over your entire body and you'd go missing. What? Let's hear.
Every day. That's horrible.
That is the problem. When I watch videos of girls going down in the sky, they're nibbling on the top 2 inches.
Yeah,
of
no,
it.
I don't even want dick like that. Kanye's dick is like that. I don't want like
what?
Allegedly.
How do you know?
I don't know. I'm not
Kanye?
No, I did not.
You're saying Kanye's got that big of a dick and we haven't heard about it till now?
Yeah, he does.
Really?
That's facts. Yes, factually.
I figured that would have been in like rhyme number 1 that he wrote in his life, and then every other rap after that.
No, he doesn't talk about it because he doesn't need to. He lives big dick energy. Have you not paid attention? He walks big energy. I saw somebody post a photo of him and it was like maybe, and I don't want to suck a big dick every day. That's horrible.
That is the problem. When I watch videos of girls going,
we got a wrong little poke in a certain area and they're like, look at how small it is. And I was just sitting there like, y'all are so misinformed. That thing dangles past the knee soft.
What the f?
Yeah, it's huge.
I can't.
Why is she over there talking? First of all, if you never have experienced it or you never seen
it to 40 with.
Good morning, Toya. Like, that's weird. I find that odd that you want to discuss True said Anaconda Kanye.
Wow.
That's weird to me that she wanted to discuss that. And then when he asked her, has she been with him or anything, you said no. But why, if you never saw it personally, but look, I guess rumors get out there. Must be that rumor out there. Huh. Guys, I'm pressing on these comments. There we go. Ladybug, why is she talking about that man's junk? Curly Cookie said, yeah. True said she done sucked on it. Hey, Angela McGrady, good morning. Yeah, this is some funny stuff, you guys. So, and here, this is what I'm saying. This is one white man that loves talking about other men's junk. Natasha said, why is that man always talking about someone's, And I wonder the same thing. It seems like every clip you see of him these days, he's discussing what somebody else got going on, what another man got going on between their legs, which is very odd, you guys. So here we also have remembering Whitney Houston 12 years later. Man, has it been 12 years since she passed away? So let me look at some of these comments. Somebody said, really the greatest singer of all times, greatest voice of all time. Somebody else said, still can't believe it's been 12 years. Yep. So there, always, always love you. I want to dance with somebody. They're sidelining some of our hits. I have nothing. So yes, definitely an iconic voice, and she was gone too soon. Uh, Definitely wish that she could have, got her demons under control, and she definitely would be here today. Um, mhm. Yeah, I think here. Let's show this. Body and calls herself Dikera. Oh, you know what? She has the height to her where she can carry that little extra weight. She just ain't got rid of all her baby weight. She still look good though. Shoot. Right. I think so. Somebody said she looked the F good. He finna give her another one. Oh God. So there's Sierra. Okay. So I think you guys put in the chat if there's something that we didn't cover that went on, any trending topics for the weekend. We could definitely talk about it. But if not, I think we've covered things. Oh, look at this. Boosie always talking about something. Boosie says R. Kelly songs would be amazing at a Super Bowl halftime show. You know what? Had he not been acting so crazy, he probably would have been eligible for that. He has enough hits to definitely do it. But let's see what Boosie said. If R. Kelly wouldn't have got in trouble, his songs would be amazing at a Super Bowl halftime show. I can hear that voice now. I believe I can fly. Step in the name of love. I wish, I wish, I wish the world's greatest fiesta fiesta when a woman loves, then same girl and bring Usher out. OMG. Look, he's putting it out in the atmosphere. He would have loved to see that. But alas, R. Kelly's locked up for quite some time now.
You didn't mention the football player that proposed to Taylor Swift at the Super Bowl.
They didn't propose. I ain't heard nothing like that.
Oh, well,
Travis
it was
Kelsey?
the news. Yes, it was on like they were like, "Oh, did he propose or not?" And my kids was going crazy because they love Taylor Swift, and they were like, "Oh, he proposed, Mom, he proposed." Oh my gosh,
No. Here it
that was
is right here. Here's
okay.
she definitely kissing him, but I don't think no proposal happened. Somebody complaining talking about they showed Taylor more than the damn players. Look, she got a little kissy. She had to run out there with her.
Okay.
Taylor don't keep no man. I don't know what goes on, but she either dumps him or they dump her, and then she make a whole album about it. And a lot of people are watching this anyways because I'm not gonna say, well, no, he has been most of his girlfriends have been black. So now we're watching him with this white woman. Like, that's what a lot of people like. Y'all normalize people that date interracially. They can go back to their race if they want to, y'all. We can't get up in arms about it. But a lot of people are watching him because he mostly dates black women. And now he over here with Taylor Swift. Which, hey, if you had to go to any white woman, look, she doing her own thing. Look, Meek said propose. I don't think he proposed. So
Don't
we'll
get me to
see.
started.
Look, where can I find it? Did he? Because if he did, let's find it. Let me see.
Because I heard this information from a 10-year-old.
Oh, okay. All right. Look, they might have just been showing them kissing. So I think we have hit it with everything that has gone on. Let me just do a last minute little check. Everything going on over the weekend. I think the weekend was pretty light. We didn't hear anything from Krishan. Here, let me touch. I'm gonna do this last one with this crazy lady. I think this lady is nuts. Rick Ross' baby mama. No, this lady's just too weird. She is just a little too weird for me with those big veneers all up in the camera. No. So I think we have covered a lot of what's going on and look on to another juicy week. Hopefully, we have a lot of stuff to look forward to. And our celebs, we can always depend on them for a little tea. So, with that being said, we are heading on out, you guys, and have a wonderful remainder of your day. Check out if you guys want to. Z Banger is, if you're a member, members only is open. So, go on in there if you guys want to chat. For the morning, that is always open. And I thank you guys for coming through for our morning show. I appreciate you guys a lot, and we'll see you tomorrow. Or, who knows? Maybe back later on. Thank you, Andiria, for coming on up today. I appreciate you for joining me on the panel. And you guys have a wonderful remainder of your day.
Thank you for having me. Bye
Of
bye.
course. Bye, everyone. Hit the
Bye
like
bye.
button on your way out. I appreciate it.
Hit that like button.